Humans are fascinating beings who believe in the wildest of conspiracies. In this video, I will be covering the iceberg of pseudoscience, where we peel off the layers of onion to unconventional beliefs and ideas. Layer 1, surface level. At the top of our iceberg, we have well-known pseudosciences like flat Earth theory and astrology. Flat Earth theory, as many of you know it, is just a group of lonely people looking for a community. The flat Earth theory is an archaic and scientifically disproven belief that the Earth is flat, rather than an oblate spheroid. It has undergone a recent resurgence as a conspiracy theory, with various proponents promoting the idea through online forums, annual conferences, and social media. It's always a good laugh listening to the flat Earth community. The theory has different variations, with some proposing that the Earth's edges are surrounded by a wall of ice, while others suggest our planet is encased in a huge, hemispherical snow globe. Despite overwhelming evidence supporting the spherical shape of the Earth, believers in the flat Earth theory often embrace conspiracy theories to maintain their beliefs. The theory has been the subject of debates and discussions, with proponents using confirmation bias to interpret and recall information that strengthens their personal beliefs. Astrology is a range of divinatory practices that claim to discern information about human affairs based on the positions and movements of celestial bodies. It has been recognized as pseudoscientific since the 18th century, lacking empirical evidence and a scientific basis. Despite this, astrology remains popular, with many people seeking daily, weekly, and monthly horoscopes for insights into various aspects of their lives, such as romance, finance, and personal growth. Contemporary Western astrology is often associated with systems of horoscopes that purport to predict individuals' futures or describe their personalities. While astrology was historically considered a scholarly tradition and was common in academic circles, it has since been widely discredited within the scientific community. The flat Earth theory and astrology are widely recognized but lack scientific support, making them the tip of our iceberg. Layer 2. Popular theories. As we dive deeper, we encounter more popular theories like crystal healing and ancient aliens. I wonder how there are people who believe these crystals will somehow rearrange their chakra, align the body's frequency with the Earth's magnetic field, and whatever nonsense it does. While not mainstream, these concepts have gained considerable attention and discussion. Crystal healing is a pseudoscientific alternative medicine practice that uses semi-precious stones and crystals, such as quartz, agate, amethyst, or opal. Proponents of this technique believe that crystals act as conduits for healing, enabling positive energy to flow into the body as negative energy flows out. However, there is no scientific evidence to support the healing properties of crystals. Unbelievable, huh? While some people believe that crystals may have specific healing properties, science doesn't support them as a healing modality. The ancient alien theory, also known as the ancient astronaut theory, has its origins in the 1968 book, Chariots of the Gods, by Erich von Däniken. This book proposed that Earth was visited by ancient astronauts, who were responsible for many of the Earth's ancient civilizations and their achievements. The theory gained further attention through the television series Ancient Aliens, which features proponents of the ancient astronaut hypothesis, such as Giorgio A. Tsoukalos, David Childress, and others. Layer 3. Controversial healing. Moving down, we discover controversial healing practices such as homeopathy. Homeopathy is a 200-year-old form of alternative medicine that claims to stimulate the body's healing response using highly diluted preparations. It is based on the principle of like cures, where substances that produce symptoms in a healthy person are used to treat similar symptoms in a sick person. However, homeopathy is considered a pseudoscientific system of alternative medicine, and its effectiveness is disputed within the medical community. The scientific evidence for homeopathy is not robust, and it is not recommended to replace conventional medical treatments with homeopathic remedies without the knowledge and approval of healthcare professionals. These ideas challenge conventional medical wisdom, stirring debates about their efficacy. Layer 4. speculative theories venturing into the depths, we find speculative theories like the hollow Earth hypothesis and the moon landing hoax theory. The good old moon landing is fake theory. The hollow Earth hypothesis is a concept suggesting that the planet Earth is entirely hollow or contains substantial interior space. It has been proposed by various individuals throughout history, including Edmund Halley in the late 17th century and John Cleves Sims Jr. in the early 19th century. The theory posits that the Earth is a shell with walls about 800 miles thick, with openings at the poles. However, the scientific community has refuted this idea, as the average density of the Earth would be much lower if it were hollow, and the force of gravity would be different from what is observed. The hollow Earth theory is considered pseudoscientific and is not supported by empirical evidence. The moon landing hoax theory is a persistent conspiracy belief that the Apollo moon landings were faked by NASA. This theory has been fueled by various claims and misconceptions, such as the absence of stars in the lunar photographs, the lack of a blast crater under the landing module, and the perceived movement of the American flag in the lunar environment. However, these claims have been thoroughly debunked by scientific evidence and analysis. For instance, the absence of stars in the lunar photographs can be explained by the camera settings and the bright sunlight on the lunar surface. The perceived movement of the American flag was actually due to the astronauts adjusting its position, and not caused by wind, as there is no atmosphere on the moon. Additionally, independent verification of the moon landings has been provided by subsequent lunar missions and the discovery of moon rocks. Despite the overwhelming evidence supporting the authenticity of the moon landings, the hoax theory has persisted, with a small percentage of people still believing in it. However, the scientific community and historical evidence unequivocally confirm that the moon landings were not a hoax, and that humans did indeed set foot on the moon during the Apollo missions. These ideas, though fascinating, lack substantial evidence and are often relegated to the fringes. Before we continue, if you have enjoyed this video, consider smashing the subscribe button for more fascinating SciVenture videos. Layer 5. Personal interpretation. Going even deeper, we reach the layer of personal interpretation, including the Mandela effect and practices like numerology. These concepts involve subjective interpretations of symbols and numbers. The Mandela effect is a phenomenon in which a large group of people misremembers a historical event or person, believing that an event occurred differently from how it happened. The term was coined by writer and researcher Fiona Broom, who initially thought she remembered international news coverage of Nelson Mandela's death in the 1980s, despite his actual passing in 2013, after serving as the president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. The Mandela effect is a type of false memory that occurs when many different people incorrectly remember the same event or detail. It has been associated with various historical facts and pop culture moments, leading to the belief in shared false memories. The concept of the Mandela effect has gained popular support on blogs, with some arguing that it is evidence of multiple universes, while others use it to promote false claims and spread conspiracies. The phenomenon remains controversial and is often attributed to the malleability of memory and the influence of incorrect information on individual and collective memories. The Mandela effect has also been the subject of a 2019 science fiction horror film and has been explored in various psychological and cognitive studies. Numerology is a belief system that suggests a mystical relationship between numbers and events. It is also the study of the numerical value of letters in words and names. This practice is often associated with the paranormal and is similar to divinatory arts. Numerology is based on the idea that all things, including human beings, carry a unique vibration, and it can be used as a self-help tool to provide insight and direction. However, it is considered pseudoscientific and is not supported by empirical evidence. Modern numerology can be a powerful self-help tool that provides insight and direction, but it should be approached with a critical mindset. Layer 6. Sci-fi imagination. Near the bottom, we explore theories related to time travel. While captivating in science fiction, these ideas remain firmly in the realm of imagination, far from proven scientific principles. For a more comprehensive list of sci-fi theories, check out this video on Sci-Fi Tier List, ranking popular science fiction concepts. Time travel is the hypothetical concept of traveling into the past or the future. It is a widely recognized idea in philosophy and fiction, particularly in science fiction. In fiction, time travel is often depicted as being achieved through the use of a hypothetical device known as a time machine. While time travel is a popular subject in literature and entertainment, its physical possibility is uncertain and remains a topic of scientific and philosophical investigation. According to the theory of relativity, time's flow depends on how fast an object is moving, and under certain conditions, it is possible to experience time passing at a different rate than 1 second per second. However, the kind of time travel seen in science fiction involving back and forth temporal journeys has not been demonstrated in reality. Conclusion. And there you have it, the layers of our pseudoscience iceberg. Remember, this is just a fun exploration, and critical thinking is key. Join us next time as we continue to uncover the mysteries and speculations in the world of unconventional ideas. Stay curious.